So it is the end of a day and the sun is on its way down. In replication of this, we have lit a lamp. We have lit a fragrant incense stick in front of our meditation place, which holds relevant pictures or symbols that remind us of that which is beyond the scope of the mind, coming to us in selected names and forms. We light a lamp because even the act of lighting a lamp is a meditation. Striking two things together with the understanding that a mystery lies inside wood. It creates a spark that is sustained by lighting fuel, whether it's wax or oil or timber. Not only have we reenacted an ancient mystery that began with the discovery of fire, but we also have made a connection. We have made a connection between the innermost light within the innermost lamp of the soul. We have made a connection with the lamp that lit our day today, called the sun. We have made a connection with the flash across the sky called lightning. We have made a connection between the internal warmth of the body and not just within us, but we have made the connection to all bodies, to all lit things in the universe, all things that shine, and all things that reveal the shiningness of things, all eyes. With all this in mind, we can prepare our mental frame, align it with the mood of the day, and join our palms in a sense of thankfulness for all the scenes that pass throughout the day and all our various reactions to these scenes. We gather them all up together as expressions of one universal energy, divine at its source, and we offer them back to that energy, which is feminine in nature, Mother Nature. This tremendous energy is everywhere in the universe. Whatever moves is mobilized by it and expressed by it. Let us spend a few moments feeling this energy in our own bodies. Let us first of all feel it in the knees and the toes and the ankles. Let us feel it radiating from the solar plexus. Let us feel it radiating up the spine. Let us feel it opening and radiating all the subtle centers within the physical body and the corresponding mind. Let us feel a heart opening like a lotus flower. That as it opens, offers itself And as it offers itself, it receives. Let us feel in the center of our chest that we are a recipient of inexhaustible, flowing, divine grace whose characteristic is pure love. Let us feel our whole being filling up with this love. Let us feel its energy. Let us feel its warmth. Let us feel its vibrancy. Let us feel its truth. Let us feel its purity. The only ingredient in our life is love. It conquers all. It breaks down barriers. It opens up infinite possibilities. It is because of this love that we are able to sit. Imagine that the body is in the environment of pure love. Pure love is where we are seated. And radiating from the heart is pure love. Until all barriers are removed and the flow of love enables us to feel only that love. Let us allow that love to spread far and wide, beyond any borders that we can ever conceive of. And along with this expansion of our heart, let us inwardly say, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be blissful. Let this love be like a flood, irresistibly flooding everywhere, irresistibly penetrating every single part of every single body, of every single universal cosmic body. Let us feel the radiance and the blissfulness of that pure love. This whole universe is not only saturated with love, but all the fragments within it are an expression of it. That means that the universe is something like a dance, flashing here and flashing there, a universal dance of pure love. Let us feel how this love appears in the act of breathing and the act of sitting. Let us feel how connected we are as we sit with the lap that we call Mother Earth, a non-complaining mother that doesn't complain when its skin gets scarred by mining minerals, plowing up. Without any apology, it still supports us. Let us mentally adore that entity that is our universal support. Before this earth was there, stood one divine entity whose nature is pure existence, who is pure consciousness and unending joyful bliss. And with its active consciousness and with its will to exist, weaves a cocoon around itself and enters into it. Let us make our mental salutation to the support that we call the earth. Let us make a mental salutation to the air, something that surrounds the body and something that we are able to inhale and distribute through the motion of the lungs. Is it not a miracle that the diaphragm muscle is able to draw air in and expel out like a piston? Is it not because pure existence is demonstrating itself? And in this small moment that we call ourselves, our individualities, let us honestly submit with great humility to that great power that mobilizes the lungs, that represents life itself. Let us be aware of this action by rhythmically breathing in and out without holding the air, just stabilizing the breathing in an even way. And as the air enters, let us feel the full glory of the entire universe. And as the air leaves, let us feel the infilling of the entire universe. Let this flow in and out of pure energy. Let us acknowledge it and be thankful for it. And together with this breathing, let us do a little japa. Let us take the sacred name of God that a guru has given us, or in the absence of that, the sound symbol Om. Let us unhurriedly repeat the sacred name. This process we start by visualizing either our guru or a very holy person in front of us. Let us make a mental salutation to that and the whole line of teachers behind that guru. Let that form melt into our most beloved chosen idea and ideal of that supreme divinity. And in the spirit of invitation, let us repeat the sacred word so that we are making a connection between our most beloved form of God and ourselves. Let us do this in sincerity humility, and a state of helplessness. Helplessness is different from hopelessness. We have every hope, but helplessness is a state of submission, like a child submits, or like a leaf submits to the flow of water. Or like the water evaporates into clouds without resistance. Resist ye not evil. Let us let go. Let us surrender. Let us allow ourselves to be held, to be loved, and to be nourished. For this moment, during this meditation, let us put aside this first person singular of I. Let us have no business with it. And in this act of surrender, let us allow ourselves to be full and filled to saturation point and overflowing. Let this divine name be the source of our intimate connection. Let this name, this sound reveal itself as nothing more than the divine voice calling us, come home, come home. All is well, all is well. No need to fear, no need to blame, no need to resist, no need to fight. Let go, surrender with full trust, and allow yourself to be carried in. Let us now, in the depths of our hearts, imagine our most beloved form sitting there serenely. Let us feel that it is seated on a lotus flower that sits above the water, not connected with the water. Let it be open and full and blissful and happy. Let it be welcoming. Let it be glorious. Let it be the sitting throne of this most glorious entity. And in the very, very intimate silence of our hearts, let us commune, let us talk, let us listen to the divine voice that is within. And as we do so, let us feel the warmth of pure love. Let us feel the radiance of pure intelligence, the guiding light that puts everything into perspective and rhythm. Let us feel the glory of pure being, where no other thing disturbs it. Let us sink down deeply into this essence, intimately entering into it, becoming one with it. Let us be pure existence. Let us be pure consciousness. Let us be pure bliss. There is no other, only that. That pure spirit is all there is. And when it seemingly fragments into parts and dancing atoms and molecules, it is like the reflection of the sun on the ripples of water, dazzling us with its brilliance, but always only one thing. In this realization, we have nothing to fear, nothing to doubt. The effect of this experience is to see the world in a different way. So that in a moment, when we open our eyes, we can view the world in a different way so that it becomes the face of God. Every face we see, the face of the divine. Every voice we hear, the voice of the divine. Every sound we hear, the waves of love emanating from the divine. Every pressure that we touch, the divine intimacy of the Supreme. Every light is His. It is that which lights every shining object. That shining, all things shine. Does it matter then what words somebody says, what action somebody does? Does it matter? Is it not all the variation of one divine energy whose essence is light, radiation, love, energy? With this penetrating vision that reveals this inner essence to us, let us assert that peace will reign everywhere. That peace that acts as an undercurrent, a substratum, and passes all understanding. Let us continue sitting and drinking in the atmosphere of this brief meditation. And in your own time, you can respond to whatever the heart is telling you. Sometimes it's a joyful song. Sometimes it's a continuation of the repetition of a mantra. Sometimes it's lingering and basking in the peaceful presence of the divine that is here and that is now. But when you're ready, open the eyes and get up and stretch the limbs. Pray that you will never forget this divine presence, that you will always see things as pure spirit. Peace, peace, peace be unto all.